Andarki Namaskaram. Let us start today's Telugu Speaking Practice Session. In today's session, we are going to practice the sentences using the word listen. Okay, so in the last session, we completed the sentences with some other verbs. So in the same pattern, today we are going to continue. The structure will be same, but the meaning according to the new verb will be changed. Okay, so before starting the session, let's revise these personal pronouns meaning. We will ask somebody to read. Rani garu, మీరు చదువుతారండి ఈ personal pronouns with meanings?
అవునండి. నేను I, నువ్వు ఓ మీరు you, అతడు he, ఆమె she, మేము we, వారు they.
అవునండి. So these are the very basics you must learn. So let's see the sentences in various tenses. So the first category we have simple past tense, positive, negative. These are the headings only, but we will have the sentence structure here. Let us see. The first one, hear or listen. It means vinu. This is verb in base form, as well as it sounds same in imperative form also. So there is no difference in the pronunciation. So it is same in both forms. Okay. So here listen. This is vinu plus andi. Okay. So this is vinu. You can use as an imperative form in general in friendly conversation where there is no need to show respect. Just it's not like that. Just you can say vinu in casual conversation, in friendly conversation. But whenever you want to show respect, you can add this andi honorific marker to the verb vinu. Okay, then it becomes vinandi. So vinu plus andi becomes vinandi. This is also imperative with respect, and also plural. It is not only for singular, but when there are group of people, we must add andi. There is no relationship with respect. It is compulsory. We have to add andi to while speaking with plural members, like many people. Okay, so like group of members. Now the next one is do. So Rani garu, మీరు ప్రయత్నించండి. If I add andi, what will happen for the pronunciation?
వినవద్దు అండి.
Yes.
Are you talking about that?
Yeah, vinavaddu plus andi. Yeah, vinavaddu andi. But what you can say, you can combine that u plus a. Vinavaddu here.
వినవద్దండి.
Yes, correct, Andi. So I will type like that. Vinavadandi. So after combining that u sound from here, then andi a sound, it becomes a only. So there is no u necessity now. Vinavadandi. Don't hear or don't listen. Vinavadandi. Like that you can say. Okay. So now let's see the next type of next category. So here we have simple past tense positive sentences category. Okay, so the first example is I heard or listened, means nenu vinnanu. Okay, then the next one is you heard or you listened. This is singular. Okay, let's ask somebody to try this one. Praveen garu, would you like to try to translate these sentences? You heard, yeah, singular.
You heard. Nuvu vinnavu.
Vinnavu. Yes, correct, Andi. Nuvu vinnavu. This is singular. Okay, let's try the next one, Andi. You heard. This is plural or singular with respect.
Miru vinnaru.
That's correct, Andy. So he heard or listened. Can we try this one?
Atadu Vinnadu.
Yes. So here we got from this one. Atadu Vinnadu. But when you replace this one with a name, for example, Akash, still you can use the same ending because you need to think in your mind like, Akash belongs to the personal pronoun he. So that's why we use that do ending. Okay. Let's try the next one, Andy. She heard or she listened.
Ame Vinnadi, I think it is.
Correct. So if you replace with the she with some other name, still the sentence will be same, the ending will be same, but at the ending you will replace with replace the word ame with some other name. For example, Lakshmi Vinnadi, like that. Okay. The next one, we heard or we listened. Okay, can you try, Andy?
Memu Vinnamu.
Yes, that's right, Andy. Okay, they heard or listened.
Varu Vinnaru.
Okay, so Varu Vinnaru, I am teaching with this Varu word to make you understand the concept, this Ru here. But in real life situations, usually we say Valu Vinnaru. So Valu, this is the word used in spoken Telugu widely instead of Varu. Okay, but Varu also okay. It's used in spoken Telugu, but in casual conversations, వాళ్ళు వచ్చారా, వాళ్ళు విన్నారు, like that. Okay, but the concept is here. Ru ending, this is very important. So even if you change the synonym for Varu, that is Vallu, this remains same from Ru ending. Vallu Vinnaru. Okay. The next one is daddy heard or daddy listened. Can you try, Andy?
Nana Vinnadu.
Yes, Nana Vinnaru. So here you can say Nana Vinnadu or Vinnadu. Both are correct. So just in casual conversation, we also use Vinnadu also. Vinnaru shows a respect. Okay. Shanti heard or listened. Andy?
Shanti Vinnadi.
Yes, correct. Shanti Vinnadi.
Good job.
Andy? Let's go to the next category. So remember, we completed simple past tense, positive sentence using the verb heard, hear or listen, that is vinu. Okay, now we are moving to the next category, that is simple past tense, negative sentences. Okay, the first example is here. I didn't hear, I didn't listen, nenu vinaledu. Okay, so again I will repeat here the meaning of hear or listen. This is vinu. So you need to observe how we are changing this vinu in this form. So vinu became vinaledu. Okay, and remember, for this negative category, we don't change the ending according to the subject. So it remains same for any subject. Okay, now let's practice. Suti garu, మీరు కంటిన్యూ చేయండి. You can try to translate. I will read the English, then you tell me the translation, Telugu translation. So the next one is, you didn't hear or you didn't listen. Can you try to translate this one?
Nuvu Vinaledu.
Yes, correct, Andy. So you understand the concept. Plural. You didn't hear.
Miru
Yes.
Vinaledu.
Yes. So this remains same for anything. He didn't hear or he didn't listen.
అతడు వినలేదు.
Yes, okay. She didn't hear or she didn't listen.
ఆమె వినలేదు.
Maybe a little. Yes, okay. Then we didn't hear or we didn't listen.
మేము వినలేదు.
Okay. Next one, they didn't see. So this is okay. Let me change this one to listen. This is the template we copied from previous one. So they didn't hear or they didn't listen.
వారు వినలేదు.
So can you try with the other meaning also instead of varu?
వారు వీరు.
No. Varu has synonym, that is
వాళ్ళు.
vallu.
వాళ్ళు.
Because this is the word more commonly used in spoken Telugu instead of varu. Okay, so vallu vinaledu. Okay, then big brother didn't hear or big brother didn't listen. Can you try this one? Do you know the meaning of elder brother?
అన్న వినలేదు.
Yes, somebody said Anna. Okay, so Anna
వినలేదు.
Okay, so sometimes we also say Annaya. So the word Anna has another synonym, Anna or Annaya. Both are correct. Both are in use. Okay. Then younger sister didn't hear or listen. Okay. Can you try?
చెల్లెలు వినలేదు.
Yes. Chelle. This one also has two meanings, and I will write here. Chellelu vinaledu. This is chellelu is one meaning. The other one is chelli. Okay. So both are used equally. Chelli vinaledu, chellelu vinaledu. But chelli, since chelli word is short form, so most of the times the short forms are widely used in spoken language. So chelli, chelli vinaledu or chellelu vinaledu. Okay. Now Hamsa didn't hear. Right, this one, Andy?
హంస వినలేదు.
Okay. So thank you for participating. Let's move to the next category. Okay. So now we completed simple past tense negative category. Let's move to the next one. Next one is simple past tense questions, negative or positive. First we will see positive category. Okay. So again, I am writing the meaning of hear or listen, so you will easily understand how we are changing into question form. Let us see the first example. Did I hear or did I listen? Nenu vinnana. So ana. Okay, vinu plus ana. So if you remember the positive sentences, this one, vinnanu, vinnaru, vinnadu, vinnadi, vinnamu, vinnaru, vinnadi. For all these things, when we make positive sentences, we just change this oo sound to a sound. Okay, so it will be nenu vinnana in the question form. So remember these things and we need to make sentences. I will ask some to make sentences now. So the first one is already here. Nenu vinnanu. This is positive sentence. Normal. Okay, let's try with the next one. We will ask Namaskaram Andi, Shanti Garu. Would you like to try?
నమస్కారం ప్రవీణ్ గారు.
Namaskaram Andi. Okay.
నమస్కారం అండి.
Namaskaram Andi. Can you try to translate, Andi? Did you hear or did you listen? This is singular.
నేను విన్నారా.
Okay, so remember, Andi, this one, you means singular, so it will be nuvu.
నువ్వు
Then, yes. Then can you try again?
నువ్వు విన్నారా
So remember the ending, Andy. This here we have
Oh.
woo. So you need to follow same kind of ending.
నువ్వు విన్నారు
Since it is question, it becomes like but it will be like this, Andy. I will write here vinnava. Okay. So the normal sentence is nuvu vinnavu.
See.
Okay, you heard. Okay, nuvu vinnavu became nuvu vinnava as a question. So vinnavu became vinnava. Okay, vinnanu became
విన్నానా
you meaning, then add the verb conjugation.
నువ్వు విన్నా did you hear plural
So here the
Nuvu?
meaning, no, Andy, it is not nuvu, it is miru, because we are talking about plural.
Plural.
Okay?
మీరు విన్నారా విన్నారు
No,
Miru?
vinnara only, because it's a question. Okay, for questions we will have this kind of ending. Did you hear? Miru vinnara. Okay, let's see the next one. Okay, did he hear or did he listen? Can you try, Andy?
అతడు విన్నాడా
Yes, exactly, Andy. Correct. Atadu vinnada. Okay. Did she hear or did she listen?
ఆమె విన్నది
Remember, Andy, it will be little different, but I will tell you. Vinnadi, that is the normal sentence. Vinnada.
విన్నదా
This is question. Did she hear? Ame vinnada, like that. Okay. The next one. Did we hear or did we listen? Can you try, Andy?
మీరు విన్నదా
No, Andy. We means memu or manamu. Okay. So memu vinnama, vinnama or manamu vinnama, like that you can say. Okay.
did they
Yes.
వెళ్ళు విన్నా
వాళ్ళు అండి.
వాళ్ళు విన్నాలు
It will be vinnara.
విన్నారా
The other meaning is varu vinnara. Okay. Let's try the next one. Did younger brother hear or listen?
తమడు
This one, sorry, Andy. Actually, here I think this one correct. Okay, so here we have big
Tamaru?
brother, but here yes, correct, Andy. Yeah. So younger brother is Tammudu. Yes, Tammudu. Continue, Andy.
తమడు విన్నాడా
Yes, correct, Andy. So this do we can bring as it is here. Similarly, atadu vinnada. Okay, the next one is, did Nirmala hear or did Nirmala listen?
నిర్మల విన్నామా
Kadandi. Here you have to bring the ending for the same like she meaning. She means ame. So she means ame vinnada. So here Nirmala can be replaced with when you are using personal pronouns. Yes. So it will be same. Nirmala vinnada.
నిర్మల విన్నదా
Yes, Andy. So now we finish the category. This is positive past tense questions. Let's move to negative past tense questions. Okay. So again, I will write here the meaning of listen or hear, so you can easily understand how we are conjugating. Okay. So the first one is, didn't I hear or didn't I listen? It means nenu vinaleda. This is also very, very easy if you know how to make the normal sentence instead of question. So only we are changing that oo sound to ah sound when we make these kind of questions. Let's go back to that negative normal sentence. Okay. Then I will come here. So here we have the negative. Okay. Nenu vinaledu. I will split this one into two parts so you will easily clearly understand. Nenu vinaledu. This one. Okay. So look at this one. Nenu vinaledu. This is I didn't hear. Didn't I hear? Then it became Nenu vinaleda. So these type of sentences are very easy to make sentences, because if you look at here, we did not change the ending according to subject. It is same for any subject. For example, nuvu vinaledu, meeru vinaledu, atadu vinaledu. It is same in this type. So what change we are making? We are making that end u sound. We are changing this to a sound in vinaleda. So now let's practice. We will ask Praveen Garu to make sentences. Praveen Garu, can you try to translate?
Let's ask Rani Garu. I haven't heard Rani Garu speak much tonight.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Rani
right.
Garu,
Yeah.
మీరు ప్రయత్నించండి. I will.
Namaskaram, Adi.
Namaskaram,
Okay.
Andi. Okay. Can you
Didn't
try?
you
You want me
hear?
to keep these sentences split screen or no need, Andi?
Didn't you hear? Okay.
Okay, no problem. 1 minute, Andi. I will show again. Yeah. Okay, now you can try. Didn't you hear?
Okay. Didn't you hear? Nuvu vinaleda.
Yes, correct, Andi. Nuvu vinaleda. Yes.
Vinaleda.
So, didn't you hear? This is plural.
Meeru vinaleda.
Yes, correct, Andi. So it remains same. Didn't he hear?
Atadu vinaledu. Vinaledu.
No. It is
Atadu
same, Andi.
vinaleda.
Yes, because we are in the question form.
Vinaleda.
Didn't she hear?
Vinaleda. So easy, this one. Should give
Yes.
him this one.
Vinaleda.
Memu vinale. Vinale.
Yeah. Vinaleda. Yes. Memu vinaleda. Yes. Didn't they hear?
Vinaleda. Ovalu vinaleda. Bhavna vinaleda.
Okay.
Bhavani
So,
vinaleda.
didn't Bhavani?
Bhavani vinaleda. Bhavani.
Didn't Bhavani hear? Okay. Bhavani vinaleda. Okay. For in Telugu, we use this second bhandi. That's why I changed the letter.
Yeah.
So
Bhavani.
Bhavani, the name. Bhavani vinaleda. Like that. So thank you, Garu. Let's move to the next category. The next categories we have here: simple present tense or simple future tense, positive. So the one we learned before, that is simple past tense. 4 type of categories, like positive, normal positive sentences and negative sentences, along with the question type. 4 categories we already learned. Now we are moving to future tense, simple future tense or simple future, simple present tense. Okay. So here, I hear, or I listen, or I will hear, or I will listen. So for all these things, we will have the meaning like this. Again, I will write the meaning of hear or listen. Now you observe, Vinu became Vintanu. Okay, this is something special conjugation. Vinu became Vintanu. Okay, now apply the same kind of conjugation by changing the ending from the subject when you are making sentences with the other subjects. Okay, let's ask Suti Garu to translate. Okay, the first one is you hear or you will hear or listen. You try.
నువ్వు వింటాను.
You need to change that ending.
Vintavu.
Yes, correct. Okay. Nuvu vintavu. Yes, correct. Then this is plural form. Can you try the next one?
మీరు వింటావు.
You need to change the ending.
Miru Vintamu.
మీరు వింటారు. వింటారు.
Yes, now it is correct. Okay. So he hear or listen, or he will hear or he will listen. Can you try this one?
అతడు వింటాడు.
Yes. Atadu vintadu. Yes. She listen or she will listen. So this is little different, but you can try. Yes, I think you already practiced before, so you did correctly. Vintundi. Ame vintundi. Vintadu for he. Vintundi. Vintundi for she. Okay. Next one is we listen or we will listen.
మనము వింటాము.
Yes, manamu vintamu or venu vintamu. Okay. So the next one is they hear or listen, or they will hear or they will listen. Can you try?
వారు వింటారు.
Yes. Varu vintaru or valu vintaru. Okay. Usha listens or Usha will listen.
ఉష వినుస్తుంది.
No, Andy, it is same like this.
వింటుంది.
Yes. Usha vintundi. So you need to imagine if we replace the name with personal pronoun, what will happen? We use ame. So for ame, we need to use this ndi ending. Vintundi. So like that, you need to think and translate. Okay. Raju listens or Raju will listen.
రాజు వింటాడు.
Yes, exactly. Here I want to highlight something, Andy. Raju vintadu. This is okay, but what if you want to show respect? How you will change? So we can change like this. Raju garu vinta. Can you try?
Vintadu.
వింటాడు.
No.
వింటాడు.
Vintaru, yes. See the honorific marker. This is Raju. This is Garu is the honorific marker to show respect. So when we use that Garu honorific marker, the ending automatically changes to plural or singular with respect form. Ayana vintaru, like ru ending. So Raju Garu vintaru, like that, Andy. So this you remember. Okay, thank you, Sufi Garu, for participating. Let's move to the next category and I will ask to read. So next we have negative category, simple present and simple future tense. So here we have the opposite form, negative. Again, I will copy this from here, then we can see the difference, how we are conjugating.
Praveen Garu, I'll practice with you.
Sorry, Andy. Okay.
Simple present future tense negative. I don't hear
Praveen garu, are you speaking? We cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry, Andy. The first one, you don't hear or you don't.
Okay, 1 minute, Andy.
Or-
Let me check. So I don't hear or listen, or I will not hear, listen. Okay. Nenu vinanu. This is one example. Okay. Now to make sentences with the other subjects. Okay. You don't hear. Okay. Can you try, Andy? Or you will not hear?
Nuvu vinavu.
Yes, exactly, Andy. So remember, vinu became vinanu. In the same way, you need to change the ending according to the subject.
Hmm.
Okay.
Miru vinaru. Atadu vinadu.
Atadu vinadu. Okay. She
Okay, sir. Ame vinadu.
okay. We,
Memo.
yeah,
Okay,
we will
sorry.
not hear.
Memu vinamu. Valu vinaru.
Vallu vinaru or varu vinaru. Yes.
Amma vinadu.
Yes, Andy. Ravi will not hear.
Ravi vinadu.
Ravi vinadu. Okay, Andy. Okay, they are correct, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
So, Praveen garu, I think I will tell you the one or two sentences. Then remaining,
Sure.
since we are running out of time, but we want to finish this topic, particularly the sentences using the word listen. So the remaining you do as a homework. Either you can put it in the WhatsApp group or you can type in the comment section. But I will give you 1 or 2 examples for each remaining categories. Also, I will type the sentences, then I will put this document in the web page. That web page link you will find from the YouTube description section. Andy. Okay, so we can fully focus on one verb per session only in that way. Okay, by maintaining the time. Okay, so the next one is this is question form. Will I listen? So if you look at here, nenu vintanu, here we translated normal sentence, nenu vintanu. In the question form, we changed this to nenu vintana, like that. So now I will give you few, like for the first one or second one, then remaining you do as a homework. Andi. Nuvu vintava. Okay. So here, Miru Tara. Okay. The 4 categories, like 4 subjects, you can try later. Previous one. Vinanu. Okay. Vinavu. So for all these things, we are changing to a different, like ledu ending. Okay. So it will be, no, 1 minute, Andy. This one, positive questions. Okay. Negative questions, vinaleda. Yeah, it's okay. So nenu. Now there is something wrong, Andy, here. Here it will be.
I think that's incorrect, Andy. Yes.
Yeah, it's not correct. That's why I got confused. So
My mistake, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So this is simple present and simple future tense category. Negative questions. In the negative questions, it will be like this. For example, don't I listen? So it will be nenu vinana, like that. So you need to look at the normal sentence. See, this one. Nenu vinanu, nuvu vinavu, miru vinaru. For all these things, we are going to make questions. So what we have to do, we have to change this U to A sound. That's all. Very simple. Ame vinadu. So vinadu becomes vinada, like that. Okay. So I will write one more example here. Then remaining you can do as homework. This is nuvu vinava. Miru vinava. So other four you can try as homework. Okay. The next one is continuous present tense. Okay. I am listening. Nenu vintu unnanu. So here, let me copy that one. Then you can see how we are conjugating. Okay. So here, I am listening. Nenu vintu anu. So vinu became vintu unnanu. So similarly, you are listening. It will be vintu unnavu. Nuvu vintu unnavu. So similarly, you are listening. This is plural form. It will be Miru Vintu Unnaru. The remaining four sentences you do as homework. Okay. Let's go to the next one. I am not hearing or listening. Nenu vinadam ledu. So again, I will copy this one. Then I will put it here. Let's see the comparison. Vinu became Vinadam ledu. Okay. So nenu vinadam ledu. I am not listening. Okay. So since this is negative, usually for negatives, we don't change anything at the end according to the set. Okay. So here it will be same, but only the difference is subject. Nenu vinaledu, vinadam ledu. Okay. So for comparison purpose, I will write the next one also, so you clearly understand while making homework. So me vinadam ledu. Okay. So others you can try as homework. Then we have questions. Nenu vintunnana. So here, let's see this one. Normal sentence. Vintu unnanu became Vintu unnana. See, this is like Vintu unnana. This is a combination of Vintu unnana. This is Vintu unnana. So you need to bring that full sentence. Nenu Vintu unnanu. Atadu Vintu unnadu. Then you make question form by adding a sound at the end. Nenu Vintu unnana or Nenu Vintunnana. Similarly, are you listening? Vintu unnava, this is full form, but you can shorten like this. Vintunnava. Similarly, Meer Vintunnara. Okay. Other four you can try as homework. Then negative sentences. So this is also very simple. You look at the normal sentence. Here, Nenu vinadam ledu becomes Nenu vinadam leda. So for questions, we are just changing that U sound to A sound. Okay. So here, are you not listening? That means vinadam leda. Then remember, we don't change anything at the end for the questions. Miru, we. If I write 2-3 examples, you will clearly understand for comparison purpose. That's why I'm giving 2 more examples. Then other 4-5 you can. Miru leda. Okay. So these are the sentences for homework. Yeah, I think we successfully completed this topic. So in the next session, we take some other verb, commonly used verb, and we put in the same structure. Thank you, Pravindra Garu, for creating this template. Okay, it saves our time during live session. So he's the one who created this template. We are just following the translation and making video lessons. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Andy. Dhanyavadam, Andy. Thanks to everyone.
Okay. So if you have any questions, please ask me before ending the session. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next session. Okay, I think that's all for this session, Andy. Dhanyavadam, Andy. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you for joining.
Sare, Andy.
Thank you.
ధన్యవాదములు, Andy.
ధన్యవాదములు.